Hello children, so welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Today from coding classes we are going to learn how to design a solar system. So with the help of coding we are going to do a project regarding the solar system. So for designing this project children we are using a software called Scratch. The software name is Scratch. So it is a coding software for kids. So all blocks will be available. So you have to apply the logic and you have to design the project. And the link for opening this Scratch is https scratch.mit.edu. In the Google you can type this address, web address, IP address, you will get the software. So with the help of this software we are going to design this project children. So for designing the project, so we need sprite, some objects we need. So here object is termed as sprite in this coding software. So sprite 1, sun we need, sprite 2, earth we need, and we have to locate this sprite 1 and sprite 2, two objects in the backdrop or background space, and while sun will be at the middle of the space, while earth is rotating around the sun, we have to draw a line along the axis of rotation. For that we need a pen tool. So our main project is we have to take a backdrop of space. In that middle we have to take sprite sun at the middle of the space, and around the sun we have to move the planet earth. While earth is moving, one line to be drawn with the help of pen tool. So this is our project idea children. So this is our project idea. Now we have to do the same thing with the help of coding and Scratch software. So for this, so we have to take backdrop first. We have to take backdrop. Then next we have to take sun on this backdrop. We have to take sun, and for the sun we have to write some coding with the help of predefined blocks. Available in software. With the help of that we have to write coding for the sun. So we have to write coding for the sun. So when this flag button is clicked, means when the start button is clicked, so the sun size, if it is big, first its size we have to reduce. So for that we have a command called set size to. So that command is there. 75%, 50%, 25%, like that. According to our requirement we can decrease the size. So while writing the code for the sun, when flag button clicked, means when start button clicked in the software, first we have to reduce the size of the sun. That is one command. After that, go to the sun should start from the middle. The sun placement should be at the middle. So for that, x value how much, y value how much, we have to give some values. Based on the values, it will be located in the middle. So when start button clicked, we have to reduce the size of sun and we have to send it to the middle of the backdrop, middle of the space. These two things should happen forever. So these two things should happen forever. So that's why these two commands we are keeping in a block, forever block. This is called forever block. In forever block we are keeping these two commands. That is one. That is first process. So next, when flag button clicked, when start button clicked, so what is the nature of sun, so sun will be rotating around itself. Sun will be rotating around itself. So when star button, flag button clicked, so it has to wait for 1 second. It has to turn some degrees, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, like that. It has to wait for 1 second, turn, wait for some time, turn, wait for some time, turn. Means this sun should turn around itself continuously. For turning of sun, this code we have to write. For size, decreasing size, one code. For its position at the middle, one code. For its rotation continuously, for that code we have to write one code. And rotating, while rotating, it will wait for 1 second, it will rotate. Wait for 1 second, it will rotate. Like that, means slowly it will rotate. Otherwise, if we remove that weight, it will rotate somewhat fastly. So for rotation, one code we have to write. So next, coding for earth. Coding for earth. So earth also, when flag button clicked, when start button clicked, earth size should be reduced. Earth size should be reduced. And earth position, we have to keep somewhere distant to sun. Somewhere distant to sun, we have to locate earth. And earth should move in one particular direction around the sun. So direction also, some angle we have to mention. So try to listen, try to understand carefully, children. So for earth, what we are going to do? We are decreasing the size with this command. We are keeping one location for it. We are giving one command for location through this go to xy command. And for movement in particular direction, point in direction, this command we are giving. That is one thing. And earth will be moving forward and rotating, because earth will be rotating around itself and also moving around the sun. For moving around the sun, it has to move some steps forward. So when flag button clicked, it has to move some steps. So for moving it forward, we are writing this move command. For turning around itself, we are writing this turn command. So move command for moving it forward around the sun, turn command for moving around itself. So for moving and turning, this should happen continuously. It has to move around the sun and it has to move around itself. So these two are kept in forever loop. Means these two things should happen continuously. So they are kept in forever loop. And one more thing, while earth is moving along its movement, with the help of pen tool, we have to draw a line. So for that, we are using the command called pen down. We are using the command called pen down. Next, children. So now these are the steps of coding, children. So now we are seeing practically how we are going to done this. So for that, we have to go to Google, children. So in the Google, you have to type the software here, scratch.mit.edu, top corner. So that software address you have to type here, and you have to click on enter. You have to click on enter. Then this software will be displayed. This software will be, this screen will be displayed. Screen will be displayed. So here, children, by default, here, children, by default, we will be having the object cat. You can delete it. You can delete it. You can delete the cat object. You can delete cat. So here, this is the This is the screen where our program will run. So this is the screen where our program will run. This part is the screen where our program will run, and this part is the screen where we will type our code, and this part all blocks will be present here. All blocks will be present here. This part, all blocks will be present here. So here, children, you can observe here, we have on the top right, we have Scratch software name. Next, file, edit, tutorials. If you want, you can go through the tutorials and you can see different tutorials there. Untitled, we can give the project name here. After completion of project, we can share our project. We can see our project page. We can save here. You have to log in with your mail ID. We have logged in with as AIMS India. So that's why it is showing AIMS India name here. And here you are observing on the second line, code backdrop sounds, like that. Three columns are there. In the code column, we are having different types of codes for motion, for looks, for sound, for events, for control, for sensing, for operators, for variables, for my blocks, for pen. Like that, we have variable commands here. If you click on particular one, if you click on motion, commands, blocks related to motion will come. Looks, blocks related to looks will come. Sound, coding commands regarding sound. Events, control, sensing, operators, variables, my blocks, pen. If pen is not visible in your computer, so click here, add extension, click here, here pen will be there, you can select pen from here. So the pen will be visible here. Okay, children? So like that, we are having all commands here on the left corner. We are having all commands for blocks here. Next, children, here we have this last symbol. It is for backdrops, and the next symbol, this one is for sprites, means for objects. This is for this last symbol. In blue circle, we are having one symbol now. That symbol is for backdrops, and the next, this blue circle symbol is for taking the objects. So here, children, so our project name, I am changing here. Project name, solar system. So project name I have typed here, solar system. So next, children, here, choose a backdrop. Choose a backdrop. You have to click on search symbol. Choose a backdrop. Choose a backdrop. Here, you have to type space. You can take this stars. So this is the backdrop. So we have taken the backdrop. After taking the backdrop, now we need sprite, means object. You have to come here, choose a sprite, search symbol, click on search symbol. So there in the search box, type for sun. You can take this sun. Okay. So you have taken sun. Now you have to write code for sun. Okay. So code. This is the screen, children, where the code will run. And this is the screen where we will write the commands, and the commands we have to take from here. Commands we have to take from here with the help of these left corner icons. If you click on left corner icons, all the commands will be displayed beside to that. From there we have to drag and drag. From there we have to drag and drag. If we don't want, again we can drop them back. Again we can drop them back. So now, so this is start button, this is stop button, start button, stop button. So now, so we need, when start button is clicked, when start button is clicked. So what is our code here? What is our coding for sun? When start button clicked. Okay, when start button clicked. So you can go to events. You can go to events. When flag button is clicked. So here you can zoom it, children. If you want, you can zoom the size here. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom out. I am zooming it out so that it will be clearly visible to you. When flag button is clicked, so what we have to do? We have to reduce the size of the sun, or we have to increase the size of the sun. So it will be present in looks. It will be present in looks. Here, set size to. In looks we have set size to. Last command, set size to. So you can take that set size to, set size to, set size to. Suppose we want to increase size 125%. So size increased 125%. And so we have to locate it at the middle. Suppose if it is there, we have to locate it at the middle. At the middle. So if you observe here, you are having position, children. Here X position. Here sprite sun is there. X position 57, Y position 9 is there. So already here we are having X position and Y position. When it is at the middle, same position we have to locate. 57, 9 approximately. So here in motion, here children, if you click on motion icon, all blocks will come. In that 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one, go to XY is there. Go to XY is there. Let's take that go to XY. Go to 57, 9. So now we have kept there. So that's why no need to, or if you want, you can change 60, 10, 60, 10. You can change 60, 10. So we have taken we have increased the size. We have set its position. We have set its position. So one command is completed. Here one part is completed. So we have increased size and this one, but it should be kept in forever loop. It should be kept in forever loop. For that we have to go to control. For that we have to go to control. So for that we have to go to control. In the control we have forever loop. Forever loop. So drag this forever loop and keep here. This set size also. Let's decrease size here. You can drag it down. Set size also to be kept in forever loop. Again to be taken up. Again to be taken up. In the middle we can keep. So now, this is the first step of code for sun. Stop, start. So now sun is at the middle. Suppose it is there. It is there. Suppose if I bring it here, start. Start. If I stop and bring it somewhere else, if we click on start, it will be in the middle. It will be in the middle. Okay. So first part of code for sun we have written. So next. So sun has to rotate around itself slowly. Sun has to rotate around itself slowly. So for that, again events, when flag button clicked, you can scroll your mouse, children. The commands will go up and come down. You can scroll your mouse down when star button clicked. So when start button clicked, we have to wait for 1 second. So wait for 1 second, turning, wait for 1 second, turning. So wait means motion. In motion, if you click on motion icon, so it is not there. In control icon it is there. So control icon, wait for 1 second, and turn. If you click on motion icon, turn degrees, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Turn 15 degrees is there. If you click on start button, see, it is turning, but this turning should happen continuously. For that control, forever loop we have to use, forever loop. This wait also to be in forever loop, forever, stop, start. See, after some gap it is moving. So let's decrease 0. If it is 0, it will be rotating continuously. So 0.5 or 0.2, 0.2 or 0.1, 0.3, like that. So we can change the waiting time. Turning 15 degrees, turn 1 degree, slowly it is turning, or turn 5 degrees, somewhat fast it is turning, turn 2 degrees, like that we can change, like that we can change the speed of turning. Okay, children. So for the sun part, we have written the command. Now we have to take earth. Let's go to this sprite option. Click on sprite option. Click on search button. Here on in the search column, click for search for earth. Click on earth. So now we are in sprite earth. So that's why the command for sun is not visible here. If you click on sun, the commands written for sun will be visible. If you click on earth, there will be no command here, because for earth we have to write the code. So for earth, so let's see its position. Let's keep it here. First, let's decrease its size. So click on events. When flag button clicked, so let's reduce the size, because so earth size will be smaller than the sun. So let's reduce its size. In looks, click on looks icon, set size to 50%. Start. Now size decreased. So let's rotate from this distance. Here values -127. Here x value -127, y value 6 is there. So let's keep the same values. In motion, if you click on motion icon, so go to x and y. So here 6 is there, -127. So start. So okay, it is in this position. So now for the sun completed, for the earth, so set size, go to x and y, point in direction. We have to point in direction, because it has to move in some direction. We have to point its direction. So let's see, in motion only we have a block called point in direction. So here point in direction, let's keep 10 first. Let's keep 10, so that it will move in this direction. 10. So size decreased, location specified, direction of movement specified. Now we have to make it turn. We have to make it turn. Another command. Let's go to events. When flag button clicked, when flag button clicked, it has to move forward. It has to move some steps. So motion, move some steps. It has to move some steps, and it has to turn. It has to turn. It has to turn. It has to move. It has to turn. Both commands we have taken, but both should be kept in forever loop. Both to be kept in forever loop. So if it is like this, you can drag this downside one, and you can drag this one, and you can keep here, and you can drag it up. Drag it up. Now start. See, it is moving. Moving there only. So let's 6, direction 6, turn 2 degrees. So move 5 steps. It is coming close to sun. Here distance is more, coming close to sun. Let's move it somewhat further. So direction 127 is there. Let's make it 117. Direction 5. We can change all the values, children. Turn 1 degree. Turn 1 degree very slow. Turn 2 degrees. Turn 2 degrees. Let's change the direction still. Like this, children. So like that. So you can change values for the movement of Earth around the sun. You can change these values. So you can by trial and error method, you can change the direction. You can move. You can change the number of steps. You can change the turning degrees. And by trial and error method, you can keep some value so that Earth will be moving around the sun. Now Earth is moving around the sun continuously. Sun is also slowly moving around itself continuously. So almost our coding is finished, children. Now for the Earth, while it is moving, we have to draw a line. We have to draw a line along its movement. Along its movement. So for that, what we have to take? We have to take pen, tool pen. We have to take pen tool. So we have to take pen tool, children. So for pen tool, so events, when start button is clicked, because pen tool is related to Earth only, so that's why in the Earth command only we are making use of pen tool. When star button is clicked, pen tool, here, pen down, option pen down, children, option pen down. See, now it is drawing the line. You can move the sun somewhat middle. Go to X 70. So this side, we will move this side 50. Okay, children. If you want to change the color of pen, you can click on pen. You can go to costumes. You can go to costumes. So here, okay, only earth costumes are appearing here. Pen costume is not appearing. Okay, children. We will learn in next class regarding the pen coding, pen color changing. So like this, children. So like this, you can create a project of Earth rotating around the Sun. Earth rotating around the Sun. Okay, children. So save now. You can save your project. You can save your project. So like this, I have shown the example of only one planet moving around the Sun, children. So if you want, you can create all the planets moving around the Sun. You can do experiment with all the planets moving around the Sun in different lines like this. If you don't have all, suppose Uranus, if I type here, I am not having object here. So you can save in your computer, and from here you can upload stripe. After saving all the objects, all the planets in one folder, if you want, you can upload them. You can upload them and you can make use of them. If you upload them, immediately it will be appearing here. Immediately it will be appearing here, that sprite. If you take another planet, it will be appearing here. It will be appearing here. So that if you can click on this and you can write command for this. So like that, or whatever objects you take, for all the objects you can write the commands. And you can try for the entire solar system. Okay, children? So, okay, children, we have written commands for Sun, and we have written command or coding for Earth, and in the last pen tool we have used, and we have saved our project. Okay, children, this is a small project regarding the solar system. Okay. So we have to note down all these details, children, so that while doing it will be easy for you. So we have created a project called Solar System with the help of Scratch software. This is the web address of Scratch software. For doing that, we have used these objects: Sun, Earth, backdrop, and pen tool. First we have taken backdrop, then we have taken object Sun, and for that coding we have written object Earth, we have written coding, and in the last pen tool we have used for drawing the line. Okay, children, thank you for watching our video. So please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. Thank you, children. Have a good day. So if you want, already last week we have done one project on cat catching the rat. If you want, you can watch the video.